The following program deals with a controversial subject. The theories expressed are not the only possible interpretation.
The viewer is invited to make a judgment based on all available information.
Krypto. Home. Take me home.
Such a fun new intro, man. You gotta love the Krypto. Everybody's going crazy for the super pooch, and I'm one of them. Look at that, yeah. Look at that, man. You gotta wipe away the tears, man. So freaking good. So, all right, we should be good now.
I told everybody about that fucking book 3 years ago, bro.
Shout out to Ivan. Appreciate you, brother. Oh my gosh. Just joined, subscribe to the channel. So, yeah. Really good stuff.
I ought to go back and get it because I remember a whole bunch of people in the chat were laughing. Yeah, right, and all that. Stick it up your ass, chat.
I remember
all the way
that.
up in there.
Yeah, we were talking about that Alex Ross book even before the first teaser came out. I mean, we've been talking about the Alex Ross book. Hood brought it up a long time ago. Two years ago. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh man, really good stuff. So
it's a good pooch, man.
Look
at that motherfucker's gonna tear it up, dude.
Yeah, we love our animals, man. And
bro, what James Gunn does with animals, dude. Look what he did with Rocket Raccoon. I'm just telling you, that doggy's gonna be the hit.
Bro, I think it could be.
They better not kill that fucking dog, dude.
Well,
oh my god.
Here's a couple things. One, if this movie works, it's gonna cause people to go crazy for comics again in a way that we haven't seen since Avengers era MCU. But here's the problem. The movie has got to be good. James Gunn, keep on screening that thing until you got it right, because I heard the screenings haven't been all that great. So if you got to change something to make this a hit, I'm willing to wait for it to be good. Okay? So don't mess that up, James Gunn.
What is the actual plot of it supposed to be? Because it looks like it's just the same story that we already know.
I think it's supposed to be a mix of a couple storylines. I know what's that Superman that what's his name wrote? Grant Morrison wrote with All-Star. Yeah, All-Star Superman is a big part of it. So that's a good thing. That's a great question. You know, we probably have to look into that a little bit more. So, but man, great trailer. One of the best trailers. I showed my parents over Christmas, and I made them like turn the volume up really loud on the surround sound, and both of them, you know, they just lost a dog a few months ago, and when they saw Krypto show up and grab his cape, oh, they were both wiping away tears. It was so good. So yeah, we'll see how it all plays out.
I'm glad Trish did a Krypto sketch for me on a Stray Dogs cover, man.
Yes. Yeah.
But I'm sure she's going to be drawing a whole lot more of them.
Yeah. So
I can draw you. You want me to draw you a dog?
Go for it, man. Let's see what you got.
Blind Adam says it's a mix of All-Star Superman, Man of Steel, Superman for All Seasons, and a few other things here and there. So, yeah. So we'll see. But ladies and gentlemen, the speculation level is starting to get a little hot on some of these movie books again, because of this trailer. So it's fun to see. It's fun to see. But, aha. All right. Let's move on to our Whoa book of the week. Whoa. And our Whoa book of the week is a gorgeous Billy Tucci cover for a book called A Child is Born. A nice little Christmas book for our Whoa book of the week. Shout out to the great, the one and only teen sensation, Mr. Billy Tucci, and this book that who put this out? Apostle Arts. Billy Tucci's A Child is Born. That is a gorgeous cover. Holy cow.
Yeah, it's this, obviously it's Christmas, so I thought a Christmas would be, but this one does not look like Billy Tucci.
It does.
Is this the Blow book?
No, this is the Whoa book, bro. Look at that art.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you'll know which one's the difference. Yeah, it's really good. I mean, it's very simple. But again, I didn't realize it was Billy Tucci because
it doesn't look like his work. You can tell he's like, I can't
Billy
mess this
Tucci
one up.
Fucking beast, dude.
Oh
It's
yeah,
beautiful.
It is, and I love his old school signature right there with the Tucci across it. Looks really good.
It looks like an old VHS like rendering,
right? Man, that's gorgeous. Yeah. As JC Comics stuff said, virgin variant. Yep.
The first.
This is the first virgin variant. Yeah. Justin Shannon, I agree. JC wins the night. Good night, everybody. So, yeah, that's gorgeous. But ladies and gentlemen, that means we have to show you the worst of it.
Oh, that blows.
I didn't pick this one.
What
the fuck?
Blows.
Bro, when did this one come out, dude? This one's awesome.
Awesome.
Bro, it's so bad it's good, dude. Holy shit.
Yeah, so I was trying to
fire, bro.
So I was like, okay, so we're still staying with the Christmas theme, and then I saw this one. I think this one just came out either this week or last week.
Damn, I gotta get it, dude.
It's terrible. Like,
bro, it's so bad it's good, dude. Look at that, dude.
It's still better than the Frank Miller variant, says James Kreider.
Oh my god, dude. I gotta get it, dude.
Yeah. JSS says another Frank Miller. Oh my gosh.
Bro, this cover, man. How did we miss this, dude?
Out this week.
Bro, this dude looks like he's gonna whoop the Grinch's ass, dude.
I know, right? He's gonna eat the Grinch.
I mean, this character doesn't look good to start with.
Really? I like the Spider Boy design. It's growing on me, man.
He's got like 17 eyes.
That's why I like it. That's why I like it, because it's like a real spider.
His eyeballs on the side of his head. Dude.
Yeah.
Fucking creepy, dude.
It's like a real spider, So the teeth are a little weird. Says, Dave's. It's the teeth for me. Yeah, the teeth are a little weird, but he's a symbiote, So, anyways,
the snow is terrible. Like there's literally, I mean, if you have snowflakes that are that size, that are the size of your eyeballs, you're not just going to see 4 of them. Like
it's
you're
fucking
not even
hail, dude.
Yeah, I mean, it's so terrible.
Yeah, it's a little rough. But...
Adam, it's Spider-Boy 14. Who's the cover artist on this?
Natasha Bustos. Yeah.
Who?
So, Natasha.
That's definitely
Bustos?
not AI, bro.
Yeah, it's Spider-Boy with a Santa hat on.
Maybe that's where art's going to end up. Is you're going to have to prove that it's not AI, so it's just going to have to be terrible.
Yep. Yeah, you're probably right. You're probably out, you know, I wouldn't be surprised. So, all right. We don't have a buy the dip this week, so no buy the dip this week. It'll be back next week, but that just means we move on to the almost 10 even quicker. Here we go. Starting off with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles challenges from Michael Dooney in 1991. This was the whole series, was the whole issue limited to 500 copies or just the signed version?
I think just the signed version.
Okay.
I believe. So the listing that I saw, it actually said on the inside, I think it was on the inside, because it was not signed on the front cover. It was signed on the inside, and it said limited to 500. So I don't think that it, but then I looked at like my comic shop, and it had the cover price at like $6.99 or something like that. So I think there's unsigned versions. But I don't know if I've ever really seen this one.
Yeah, I've never seen it either. One shot.
It's sold for $220, so it's a lot.
Ooh, not bad for a raw book. So, not bad at all. These are the type of books that we love seeing on the Almost 10, ladies and gentlemen. And if you have one that's signed and you're looking to maybe get out of a Turtles collection, this is a nice little sell. So,
I also didn't notice on the front cover whether now it looked like the unsigned maybe were like the signed were hardcover and the unsigned were soft cover, but I could be wrong. So
okay, all right, yeah. Man, that's interesting. Very interesting. Justin says, "Attention, everyone! I did not win the $1 billion on the Mega Millions tonight. Just thought you should know." Well, thank you, brother. So,
hey, if anybody in this chat wins the $1 billion, hey, you can hook a brother up with something.
Yeah. It'd be nice. My dad bought a ticket the other night, so I'm envisioning him winning it right now, looking at his ticket, and he's gonna call me in like 20 minutes and say, "Bryan, I won the billions." That's how you do it. That's how you win it.
Bro, I bought 10 tickets and I haven't checked them yet.
It's crazy when you look at the cash out on that. It's only like 550 million only, but the cash out's like less than half.
Yeah.
And then you got to pay taxes on top of that. So you're probably, if you won 1.22 billion, you'd probably end up with about 330 after taxes.
Yeah, practically broke.
It's pretty much.
Yeah, I don't play the lottery just because I'm never gonna win. But you won't win if you don't play. So, yeah. Derek says,
I appreciate it, Derek.
Yeah, if I won $1 billion, I'd have had no problem giving Ben at least 20. Yeah, that'd be great. So, all right, moving on. Next, we have probably one of the rarest, if not the rarest, Star Wars foreign variant out there. This is the Farsi Persian variant. In the listing, it said there are only 2 known copies of this original vintage 1977 first edition Farsi Persian comic book, originally printed in 1977 in the Middle East. So I don't know who put it out. Maybe Marvel, but I doubt it, because if you look at the interior art's pretty interesting. Let me go ahead and show everybody this. So
I think Josh has one of these, dude.
Oh, dude, if he does, wow.
I think he does, man.
I mean, hey, first of all, you can see the shape of this book. This thing is in terrible condition.
Trashed. Here's the interesting thing. Like, if you look here, it's got the stamp on it right here. I don't know. I wonder what that stamp says. But, yeah, it's not in good condition. Look at the art. I mean, this probably...
I can't read. I literally can't read one word on this thing. So I have not much concept of what is
it's
actually
like that movie Argo, dude. With the drawings.
Pretty much, yeah.
It's interesting, man. Who knows? But look at that thing. It is tore up. Cool cover. Very interesting cover. Stein, how much did this sell for?
$850 in that condition.
Oh, wow. Brian's Comic Garage says, turns out it was missing 12 pages. This issue or normally it's missing 12 pages? Because if somebody bought it missing 12 pages for that amount, whew.
Yeah, they won't even know what the force is, bro.
How would you even know if it was missing 12 pages? You can't read. I can't read the numbers.
It was undisclosed, incomplete. Wow. That's
somebody
nuts.
reading it in Iran. Hey, this is pretty adaptable.
That's terrible, man. So.
They should make a movie.
Yeah. So there you go. You gotta love it. Star Wars, a rare Star Wars foreign variant, probably the rarest of them all. I would think, but who knows?
What's up with the rainbow, bro?
That's probably who published it. I'd imagine.
Isn't that the symbol for like Scholastic books back in the day?
Books, I think so.
Or
so.
Apple,
Something like
Apple
that.
Computer.
Which would be really weird because why would Scholastic books be in Iran?
Yeah, at that time, I'm surprised anything American. So it could be Reading Rainbow. Yeah.
Reading Rainbow. That's right.
Yeah. Yeah. What up, Shane? Good to see you, brother. Shout out to our boy Shane Sterry. And our boy, Billy at Economics and Comics. Shout out to our boy Alex, who's also in the chat. A lot of you guys, thank you so much for joining us. 121 watching live right now. Yeah, it looks like the combo of the movie program and the comic.
What color lightsaber is that, dude?
It's like pink,
purple?
Red. It's weird.
Or it's...
Look at her dress or the costume she's wearing.
It's covering up her undercarriage.
Yeah. Yeah. JC Comics stuff is right. Iran was very different in the 70s. When did was it the Ayatollah take over? That was in the probably early 80s maybe. So who knows? Yeah. Shane says cyan. Yeah. Anyways, moving on. Next we have, this is super cool. Sky River Funnies from Sky River Productions in 1970, sorry. Stein, tell us how much this sold for before we get into what it is.
This sold for $200 raw. Previous copies it sold for about $100. So a lot more than what they had sold for before.
Well, this is going to blow some people away, and I did not know this, and this is another reason why I love the House of Stein Almost 10, because I find out crazy information about books that I love, and you guys know I love the Airboy, the Funnies, the famous Mickey Mouse, flying dope into the U.S. that Disney decided to kill. Check this out. Shout out to the YouTube channel Dummy Zine for this one. Here we go. Hold on. For some reason, you guys can't hear that, can you? All right, let's see here. How can I get you guys to hear that? Let me go.
Whose YouTube channel is this? It's
called Dummy Zine. Hold on, let me figure this out. Hold on. Why am I not getting it? Damn it. This pissed me off. There's something wrong with the volume tonight. It's really, really not working. All right, let me go to properties here. Let's try this. No. All right, let me try this. Hold on here. We're going to do this. Remove. We're going to take you guys into the matrix really quickly here. Stop screen, present, share screen, entire screen. Okay, share. Okay, let's try this. Let's see if this works. If this doesn't work, I'll just explain it to you guys. Can everybody hear that? Give me thumbs up if you guys can hear that. Nope. All right. So basically, you guys, this was the first appearance of the Air Pirates. This is where the Air Pirates met up. The guys who did the Air Pirates comic. This was created for a festival in the 1970s, the Sky River Festival, and you can see how bad this is. It is not good. So, I mean, just rough. Really, really tough. But so that's where you guys get the original Air Pirates group from this rare 2-page spread, whatever it is. So pretty interesting. And it sold for $200 for that. Not too bad. Not too bad. So, all right, moving on. Next, we have one of the gorgeous covers that unfortunately came right at the end of the year. Jim Henson's Labyrinth, issue number 4, the Montez version, 1 in 25. And this thing is beautiful. Just gorgeous.
Yeah, this one just came out this week. Very, very limited data on this one. There was basically one, I think it was a foreign sale, which would have cost you about 30. It's a 1 in 25. It would have cost you about 35 to get this one. Yeah, so this one definitely got the Jennifer Connelly feel, and I like it.
Well, this artist is amazing. This is the first thing I've ever heard of from this artist that I can remember. So
Montez does all the Power Ranger, like the one with that looks like the dinosaur or whatever, like like all those like Power Ranger are all Goni Montes variants.
Wow. Yeah, this is awesome. I wonder if he did all the Jesse James ones. He might have done the Jesse James ones.
That I don't know.
That's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Damn. Beautiful. All right. Moving on.
This one may be tough. This one may be tough to find.
Yeah. Next, another book that I didn't know about. I know about Adventure Time #1, and I know it's first appearance of all those characters. But I didn't know that they did variants for all the Comic Cons. This one's from the 2012 Annapolis Comic Con. They did a trade dress variant and a Virgin variant, but they're pretty rare from what it seems.
Yeah, it looks like from what I could tell, the trade dress is maybe limited to 800, and the Virgin is limited to 200. But yeah, this one, the trade dress sold for $100 raw, and I think the last Virgin several months ago sold for like 70. So this sold for more than the Virgin did.
Wow.
If you guys have never watched or heard about like Adventure Time, it's kind of one of those it's hard to describe, but it's not like a super kid show, but it's but this one's got like that, Fantastic Four, #1 homage to it. But
yeah,
This is a Sanford Greene cover?
Sanford Greene cover. Yeah.
That I did not know.
Yep. Yep. You know, I was doing a deep dive on Sanford Greene for first covers and all that stuff, and it took me a little bit of time to find that information. He's been doing coloring. I think it's coloring in comics for a long time. Worked a lot on early Brian Stillfreeze stuff, who's another amazing artist that I absolutely love. But yeah, Sanford Greene, I can't figure out truly what his first work is. The earliest work that I can find from him is Planet of the Apes #4 from Dark Horse in December of 2001. So if anybody knows anything earlier than that Planet of the Apes to tell me his first work,
He did
let me
some
know.
video game animation and a trailer of a couple of video games.
Interesting. Yeah, I gotta find that stuff out for him because he's tough to find that first professional work on. But
Yeah, just get him on your show.
yeah, that's a
Yeah,
great
well,
question. That's
yeah.
a great thing. Yeah, I'll reach out to him. Yep. But yeah, $100 plus on this. Not too bad. Not too shabby. Nice little homage cover. So, all right. Moving on to one of my all-time favorite J. Scott Campbell covers. This is Uncanny X-Men issue number 19, the 1 in 50. There is a sketch 1 in 100 for this. But anytime that he does magic, it's magic, right?
Magic.
Yeah.
So this and the number 20, the Gronoff, both sold very high this week. This one hit an all-time high in the CGC 98. It sold for $600, which is again all-time high. If most people don't want the black and white, even though black and white is twice as scarce. They want the color of this, but the Gronoff also sold for. It wasn't an all-time high for the Gronoff, but it sold for like 700, I want to say, which was close to an all-time high, but that one actually had maybe one or two sales higher, like several during COVID. But yeah, this one hit an all-time high this week.
Nice. Lovely. Very lovely. Great cover. All right, moving on. Silk Road promo item. This is a promo item from a book called Seeds and Stems. Of course, you guys know Seeds and Stems. I gotta love that. But what's interesting, Stein, did you know who this is from? No?
No, I just saw that, and then I saw like what the comic on the inside looked like. That was pretty much
that name
all I
on the
knew.
front of that pill bottle, Simon Hanselman, is the same person that we found all those crazy books about the last couple almost tens that created the character Meg Moog, Meg Mog and the Owl. So yeah. So another Simon Hanselman book. I believe they have changed their name. I think she might have transitioned, so might have a new name. But I don't want to mess that up. But old name or maybe current name, I don't know. I'm probably digging a hole. Simon Hanselman put this promo out for a book that they did called Seeds and Stems. And this is a bonus promotional zine that came inside a pill bottle. It was, how crazy is that? You can see in the pill bottle is the little comic. Just super genius, super smart from 2020. Stein, how much did just the pill bottle with the comic sell for?
This sold for $50.
Wow. Jeez.
And it's literally like the size of, it's smaller than the size of your hand when you actually roll it out. It's very, very small.
Yeah.
Hey, that's what she said.
Look at that. From Fantagraphics. Meg Mog and the Owl. is you can see the characters there. But I just love how it says Fantagraphics on there, and it's got a little warning. It's super smart, and this is the type of promo stuff that I love when they do cool promos like this. So doesn't even have the original book that it came with, so I don't know what that sells for.
Yeah, this one's so weird. And my first thought was, would CGC grade this? And if they would, how would they grade it? I don't know.
They grade those mini old school 1960s and 70s Marvel mini things, that mini books. Yeah. So anyways, that would be cool if they graded it. How are they going to grade the pill bottle, though? I mean, obviously they're not, but that's a joke. Moving on to one of the greatest covers in the last 20 years from Stephanie Hans. Black Widow issue number 2, the 1 in 20, is just iconic, and that sale price will let you know everybody else agrees.
Yeah, $500 raw for this one this week, which was the biggest raw sale that I could, going back years, that was the biggest raw sale I could find.
They say she's coming back into the MCU. She's got a 2-movie Endgame. I mean, what is it? Doomsday and
Battle
Secret
World.
Wars.
Secret Wars Battle World. Yeah, sounds like they're bringing everybody back for Battle World. And they're going to do the Hickman style movie.
Are they just going to be like alternate universe versions, or?
It sounds like what's going to happen is Doom is going to somehow get the Beyonder power, or that super some type of power to create Battle World, where he takes over and he creates his own universe, and it becomes a Battle World style thing where they're going to have all the different heroes from all the different universes all come together. So you're going to have all the Spider-Mans, the Garfield, Tobey Maguire, and Tom Holland, and Miles is going to show up. Then you're going to have the different Black Widows, so they're going to be able to bring her back. They're going to able to bring back Thanos. They're going to be able to bring back all these characters and do that Hickman Battle World style storyline. And that's also X-Men. They're bringing back all the X-Men. They're going to bring back as many of those characters as they can that have been in the movies, and it's going to be another crazy Russo brothers style Avengers movie where it's got all those different, people. So it's nuts.
Sounds like that will be a mess to try and put on screen.
Yeah. Well, they've done it before, so.
Hey Brian, I got a book. It's not an almost 10, but it's a little bit of cornbread.
What's that?
So this one right here.
Oh, nice little crypto book. We should talk about that in a little bit here.
Yeah.
Yep, we're going to talk about that here in a little bit. All right. $500 raw is crazy, but great cover. Killer cover. So, all right, moving on. Robotech Defenders, issue number 1, the Canadian price variant. Never seen this. Looks like almost like a ripoff of Transformers. Look at that character on the bottom there.
It is.
All right.
Yeah, and what was even crazier is like when you actually look and see this is from this does not look like a cover from the mid 80s. This looks like something that would have just came out recently, right?
Yeah. Well, that banner on the top.
I mean, the DC Bullet logo.
Yeah.
Dates it, but other than that, everything else looks updated for some reason. I don't know why, but I think this is the only Canadian CGC 9.8, but it sold for $200, which is, I mean, I don't even know. I mean, that's a lot for a book that literally nobody cares about, right?
Yeah.
I was going to say they don't know how to grade in Canada, but anyway.
Wow. Multiple people in the chat bought this off of the rack.
That's crazy.
Yeah. That is crazy. So, But-
Gaga.
Yeah. 95 center Canadian price variant. So,
95
and then
cents.
finally we have Scream issues number 1 through 11, a complete run of the series. And if you guys don't know the series we're talking about, Skywald put out some great series back in the day, their magazine style series, and here's all the great covers. They did these like monster covers, but look at these, man. Look how great these are.
That issue number 7, I think, is, for me, it was the best cover.
Look at this one. Zombie
But,
Frankenstein's monster cover.
but I think I'm going to have to try and find that number 8 because that came out the same month that I was born, August of 74. So that's probably what I'm going to have to get that one. But look, so you can see the prices on what cover price has these prices listed at, like 10, 20 bucks, something like that. A full set sold for $1,320 of 11 books. So that comes out to what, $130 a piece, $120 a piece, something
Were
like
they
that.
high grade?
I don't know if they were that high a grade, but yeah, $120 a piece.
You can blame a guy for all these monster books going off. Man. Forgot his name.
Hey, you could see something like that. Spears doing some homages on some of these covers, for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure, man.
And nobody would probably even know that they were homages.
No.
Mhm.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is the Almost 10. Make sure you guys check out all the recent Almost 10s, which will be dropping replays for on Beyond Wednesdays for Tuesday and Wednesdays to take place for the regular shows, because it is New Year's Eve and New Year's those days. So we'll drop replays of the recent Almost 10s. You can always find replays of the Almost 10 on Beyond Wednesdays, or just watch the replay from the original live show here on House of Steins. You can find all the former shows in the playlists, and you guys know how we love, the Almost 10s. It's one of ours and a lot of other favorites part of this show. So check it out. All right, before we move on, we got to talk about something. Ladies and gentlemen, we are currently going through a cover of the year vote off. And I don't know if everybody's voted in this yet, but we have the Elite 8, you guys. Starting off, I'm going to drop these in here. If you were with us last night, let me go here. And here are the voting for these. We're going to drop the links for everybody that's live. 151 of you are live in here. Go vote. These are the Elite 8 from the bracket. Starting off with our number 1 seed versus the giant killer that is the Sonia Matis Fairy Tales book. You've got Mark Spears' Bridezilla Monsters number 1 cover versus Fairy Tale Team Up Robin Hood Mystery Sonia Matis lingerie cover. The number 1 seed overall versus the 40th seed overall. And so go vote on that one right there. Currently, let's see who's winning in this one. We have Mark Spears winning by 64%. There's 82 total votes, so I'm sure we're going to get some more votes on this by the end of the show. So make sure you guys are voting on this, you guys. By the end of the show, the Elite 8 will be over, and we'll go into the Final 4. We'll be able to announce the Final 4 by the end of the show. So go vote on that one. The link is in the chat. I'm going to also post the link to this community post where you guys can also find all the links, and I'm going to pin it. So let me go ahead and post this. Let's go Elite.
Igor thinks Puppeteer Lee should be in this.
Elite 8 voting. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, he liked the Lady Death one more than the Poison Ivy one.
Pin message. Okay. So I pinned it to the top for the Elite 8 voting for you guys to go vote on all these. But yeah, so we have that one. The next one we have is the number 4 overall seed versus the number 5 overall seed. The Harley Quinn Souza Micah Cowgirl cover versus the Daredevil JTC NYCC variant. And you guys can vote on this right now for this link. And currently, this one is Souza Micah winning by a small margin, like 10 votes, 11 votes. So not too shabby. I think this is a monster, but we'll see if she can move on. And then we have 2 more. Next, we have the Panosian Wonder Woman, the number 2 overall seed, versus a 42 seed, the Adi Granov Rogue 80s variant. And Panosian winning by 9 votes. So you guys
pretty
can
close.
Go, yeah, that one is very close. You guys can go vote on this one here. So not too bad. And then finally for the Elite 8, we have number 30 seed, the Superman Lobos versus the number 6 overall seed, Grim Fairy Tales Pouliot. Pouliot is winning this one pretty heavily. So go vote on this one right here. And we'll remind you guys throughout the show that if you are unable to get to these links in the chat, the link to all of them is pinned at the top. And we're going to crown the 4 winners by the end of the show. So basically, if you guys don't know what we're talking about, we did a comic book bracket style event where we chose 64 total covers, and we're down to the final 8 right now. Those final 8 being these books right here. So pretty excellent set of books. Major boobage, as Billy says in the chat. So there we go. That being said,
Everybody likes that Amanda Heard turd cover.
yeah.
The who's it pull out? Who's the artist pull out?
Cedric Pouliot, yeah.
Pull out. Cedric
Yes,
pull
sir.
out. Amanda Heard turd.
But yeah, it's excellent. Excellent cover. All right, you guys, let's move on to the Hot 10. Starting off with our Golden Age honorable mention, Amazing Adventures issue number 3 from Ziff Davis Publishing in 1951. Most people know this series for the next issue in this series, issue number 4, the famous robot Valentine's Day love cover, which is a grail of mine. But this is an interesting one you don't see talked about very often.
I mean, it's got a giant cat on it.
What else? Fucking cat, dude.
A big fucking. What was that Twilight Zone movie? Was that what it was with the cat the little troll that would come and steal your breath, and the cat finally got him? I can't remember what movie that was.
I don't know. I may have not seen that one.
That's how my cat looks when he wants Temptations, bro. Crackhead, dude.
But yeah, this is has a all-time high of a sale recently in a high grade.
Yeah, so there's a single top of the census CGC 9.2, and that sold this week for $3,600, which is an all-time high in any grade for this particular issue.
Wow.
But there's this amazing if you go back and actually look at it, there's several covers from this Amazing Adventures that are really good. This is a good series. I don't think it necessarily gets like all the attention that some of like the EC things and stuff like that do, but this one, there's some pretty good covers. I think several of them are painted. Maybe all of them are all of them painted in this series?
I believe so. If you guys don't know what we're talking about, the Amazing Adventures series is known in comics pretty heavily. Let's go ahead and bring that up. There you go, so we can show everybody. Covers.
I have a bad story about this series, though. I think it was the number 2 issue. I would say probably just before COVID happened. There was a number 2, and I can't remember what the grade on it was, but it was a CGC graded one, and it was on Dave and Adam's Card World on Closeout, and it was like maybe like $75, and I did not buy it, and this was 5 years ago, and I still kick myself. I have no idea why I didn't buy it. I had it in my cart, and I was going to buy it, and I'm like, that's okay. I don't need it. And I don't know why I didn't, but it was, so that's my, I hate myself story for issue number 2.
Well, to me, this cover is one of the greatest covers of all time, and I will own it one day. Love that cover.
Oh, it's got Yoda on the cover, bro.
Oh, it's just so good. I love the roses, the robot, the little alien. Yeah, the beautiful blonde. Just great. Everything about this cover is great. And hopefully I'll be able to find a nice identifiable, or I mean, not identifiable, a nice presentable one in the future. We'll see how that plays out. But yeah, nice sale on this one for whoever sold it. Congratulations. That's a huge sale. Huge sale. $3,600. All right, next, our regular honorable mention this week, Time Slide, issue number 1, the Liefeld Hidden Gem 1 in 50 variant, out this week from Marvel. And here's the interesting thing. The only place that I think that this came from was the famous Marvel Age 82, I believe, where the back cover has, not the back cover, like one of the last couple pages has a preview of when Liefeld takes over New Mutants, the characters he's bringing in, and minus the coloring. I think they did new coloring on this. This is what Cable looks like in that image.
Yeah,
really?
A lot of people say that it's the first rendering of Cable.
Yep, the very first rendering of Cable. Yep.
Yeah, so this one was a little interesting this week. There really aren't that many for sale, but like this just came out this week. The first couple sales were like $30, which it's a 1 in 50. Then it was 40, then it was 50, and now there's only like maybe just a few listings, and they're listed for like well over 100, and I think there might be one at auction, and that's basically it. So it's like within like 2 days, it's gone from the kind of just rose itself within just a couple days.
Yep. I just sold one of these in my Whatnot sale this week. This is the interior of it. So there you go. That's what it looks like. Here is what the rest of the page looks like. Right here. And then here's what the cover is. Marvel Age number 82. So very, very cool image, and the original concept drawings right here that they printed, or they printed one of these, but so there's that, and looks a little different. So I don't know if he redrew this for this image or what. I'd love to find out more information on it.
I mean, if you get a gun, why do you have a knife?
Because it's cool, bro.
It's not a knife. He's just happy to see you.
Freeze!
Yeah. Oh, you can use that gun too to hit somebody over the head. Look at that freaking thing. All right. $50 plus. Moving on. Before we move on, actually, there is a gorgeous, did you see the Nakayama for this?
No, which one? What does that one look like?
Oh my God. Let me show you the Nakayama. So there's a Nakayama homage to X-Men 101 for this.
Oh yeah, that looks good.
Right? I like it a lot. And then you got Kamala Khan as a mutant, which is interesting. So there you go. All right. That's our honorable mention. Moving on to number 10 this week, Superior Spider-Man issue number 7, first cover appearance of Jeff the Landshark.
Yeah, so it's subtle. I mean, you could miss it, right? And I don't know. I'm not going to guarantee that this is the first cover. That's what, like, if somebody else knows.
That's what the listing said. Well, that's what cover price says about this. So,
yeah, so it may be, but I'm not going to guarantee that. So don't like hold us to that, because I'm not that that up or in tune with which cover was what. But
is the shark barking or what, bro?
Yeah,
it's Jeff the Landshark dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like we obviously didn't have a list last week, but before that, this book was cover price, and now it's $20 plus. My guess is you can find this in your back issue bins, but you probably got a really short window to find that. So if you're going out this weekend, go to your, because I don't think many people were looking for Superior Spider-Man. You should be able to find this one in the back issue bins. So that's a good one to find.
And by the way, War of the Realms is a really good, one of the few decent storyline events that happened during comics during this time period. War of the Realms was sneakily good, and Superior Spider-Man, both volumes, was really good. So,
and it's got
Marvel Rivals. Man. Have you guys been paying attention to Marvel Rivals over the past couple of weeks at all? No? It's breaking even more records. It broke that one record of 10 million, more than 10 million consecutive users to like 20 million, I think it went. They got leaked the new characters that are coming, and it looks freaking awesome. This game is going to be an absolute monster for 2025. It's going to continue.
And you said this is just an app on your phone?
No, it's a video game. It's like Fortnite. It's just like Fortnite, but it's a totally different game. You can get it for free. It's on PC through Steam. It's on Xbox, PlayStation, and it's free to play.
Okay.
So
it is on PS5.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's amazing. Absolutely amazing. I'm not a first-person shooter, so I'm not good at playing it, but I freaking love watching people play it. And you can just go on YouTube and watch people and do all the cool combos that they do, and they got the coolest things that the characters do. Like, I've talked about this before, but there's one thing where there's a special move where the Punisher will pull out this huge freaking like 50 caliber cannon that he sits in and he shoots. And if you're playing with Doctor Strange at the time, Doctor Strange can open these portals across the map, and you can shoot the cannon through the portals at the other guys across the map. There's all these cool things that you can do in this game that make it so much fun. So, that's why Jeff the Landshark stuff is going absolutely bonkers right now. So, moving on.
Cool.
Number 9. Here we go, Hood. Superman issue 170 from 2001. A pretty decent Krypto cover. Nice, mean Krypto cover. So.
Yeah. Beware of the super dog.
Yes. Yeah. Selling pretty decent for $15 plus raw right now.
Yeah, this thing was like $2. and now it's 15 plus. Again, this is probably another one you can probably find in your back issue bin, because I would say probably for the past 15 years nobody has buying Superman books at all. And so you guys are killing me.
Yeah.
I'm old. I get it. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So all these Superman books are all of a sudden selling, which has not happened again in forever. So it's kind of cool to see.
AOL.com.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, very similar to Overwatch. Yeah, that's what I meant. Overwatch and Fortnite. Hood, you put up a book just a second ago. Let's see that book that you put up there. Talk about, what is this?
So this, let me see. This, can you guys see it?
Yep.
This is almost a full storyline of Krypto, man.
Oh, what a great cover.
Man. Yeah.
What issue number is that?
This is Superman number 287.
287.
And it's just page after page of Krypto in there, man. And some great panels and let me see.
I'll bring it up.
So it's just a lot of Krypto using his powers, and so I thought that was pretty cool.
What issue again? Superman
287, and a 9.4 sold on eBay last week for $184, man.
Interesting.
They're selling.
So here we go for everybody that wants to know what we're kind of looking at here. All right, there we go. Let's take a look. Oh. Ooh, look at that. Who was that dog I saw you with last night?
Bro, I'm telling you, Krypto, bro.
Oh, look at it. It's a huge Krypto storyline. Oh. Look at this. This is going to be this is where Krypto finds his girlfriend. So
Krypto.
Oh, the baby Kryptos, bro.
Baby Kryptos, yeah. Look at that.
Ooh. Like that. That's nice.
Look at that. They're all digging up old bones. And when he digs up old bones, he releases some character or something, it looks like. Yeah, that's a cool issue there, Hood. I think you might have found a nice little spec book right here.
Yeah, it's a full Krypto storyline. Krypto saves the day, man.
Yeah. Look at that. It is a full storyline. And he does save the day. And he gets to
check him out, bro. Look at him flying off, bro. Come on. It's fucking badass.
Look at that. That is cool. Woof. Yep. So there we go. Nice play on that one.
Told you guys.
Very cool. Alex says, did you see James Gunn post where the design of the new Krypto came from for the movie? A rescue dog he picked up. That's even better. That's cool, man. Very cool.
I was also going to say, so, obviously Krypto stuff is very hot right now. I did not, some of you might be expecting to see 712 on the list, but I just wanted to point out something really bizarre on 712. There is an Art Germ 1-in-10 incentive ratio with Krypto on the cover, and it sells for less than the A cover.
Yeah.
Which is so weird.
Here's the A cover.
So the Art Germ sells for less than that.
And there's the Art Germ.
It's because it's a terrible very cover. Strange.
Yeah.
But just odd.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, he made that dog look stupid.
So Krypto stuff is starting to get hot, and it's cool to collect.
I'm messing with you, Ben. Ben loves Art Germ.
I didn't draw it.
Say it looks like AI. He said, "You watch your mouth, Hood."
I didn't draw it.
All right, here we go. Number 8 this week. This one surprised me. Sonic the Hedgehog issue 75, specifically the Tyson Hesse retailer incentive cover 1 in 50 variant, which is selling for a lot of money, man.
Yeah, so this one came out last week, which again, we didn't have a show last week, or we didn't have a countdown
list.
show.
Yeah,
we had our cover of the year show. So this one came out. It's a 1 in 50. Last week it was selling for about 100. Now it is up to 150. So it has gone up even since last week, even during Christmas. So
damn, 150.
Bro, I'm sick of Sonic, dude. I bought my nieces a Sonic air hockey game. I hooked it up, bro, till 1 o'clock in the morning. John, let's play again. No, God damn.
does it have the sounds from Sonic in the air hockey game?
It's like an air hockey.
That'd be really cool though if like every time you could tell when you hit it and it would make that Sonic
rings.
Yeah, my
with the
wife
rings.
says, I was like, it's 127-0. Do y'all want to go to bed now? Let's go to bed.
By the way, reason I'm surprised is because to me, this is the cover, man. It's only a 1 in 10, but
Yeah, that's badass.
all the characters, just a great cover. This is a 4-ring cover. And then there's a really good 1 in 25 too. But
Didn't they do one a couple years ago that looked very, very similar to that?
Yes.
Maybe it was the 50. Maybe it was issue 50 or something like that.
I believe it was. I believe you're right. So, yeah, I like those too. But people seem to like the rare one, the 1 in 50.
The issue is Superman 287, Adam.
Yes, 287, Adam. All right, moving on to number 7 this week. More Superman spec play, and this book it's been one of those tougher to find minor keys for a while now. The Spectre issue number 54, first appearance of Michael Holt's Mr. Terrific.
So during COVID, this thing went way high, like stupid high. 9/8s were like $700, which was crazy. I still can't believe the amount of money that people were spending back then. So we kind of discount that. This is a book I've never actually personally found. As many times as I've looked for this, I've never actually found this
I've
one.
only found it once.
I've never found this one. So CGC 9/8s had basically fallen all the way back down to $300, which is probably more realistic compared to where it was. But obviously now with the trailer, these have jumped back up now to $350 to $400 on that. So as long as you didn't sell at the low point of $300, you got a little bit back on that.
Yeah. This Ostrander run is one of my favorite all-time runs. The Spectre Ostrander run. It is fantastic. Made me fall in love with Spectre even more. And if you get a chance to check it out, I suggest you do. It's an amazing, absolutely amazing read.
Some great, some of those issues right around 54, some great covers.
Yeah.
I mean, some really, really good, I think really underrated. I think maybe issue 50 with the American flag and the skull?
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
So 50 or 51.
Something like that. Oh man, some great covers right around this. So
I think this run was Thorough's favorite run, and we did a show where he went through all the covers. So the art is phenomenal.
Oh, so good.
Yeah, I'm with you. I love it. So, all right. Moving on, CGC's 9/8, 350 to 400 on this one. So,
yep.
Moving on to number 6 this week. It's Jeff. I'm Jeff. Issue number 1, the Dolly Jaws variant, is selling for a bunch of money, and here's why.
I mean, this is crazy. So when these came out last year, like people bought them, but they were like, it was more like, oh, cool, Jeff's got a book. We're pretty happy.
They're $200 in 98.
Yes.
What
so
the hell?
Yeah, so these are now raws of these were like $15. Now they're 25 to 30. CGC 9/8 sold for 200. It's probably more like that's a bit. I think 200 is a bit. That's on the extreme side. 25 to 30 raw. This should only be 3-4x. It should be like 125 for 9/8. But yeah, I mean,
Dude, I bought like 10 of these, dude.
Do you still have them?
Oh yeah, I don't sell my shit, dude.
Yeah, so you might want to. I mean, at least cash in a couple of them, right?
Yeah, I got to get them graded, and it's a hassle.
Yeah.
It's a hassle.
I'm pressing. I'm pressing everybody else's books, man.
He's too busy. Yeah.
You gotta make something back. Otherwise, why would you buy 10 copies?
Yeah.
Just because I'm a nut and I'm a hoarder.
Well,
and I like to go, look, I got 10 copies.
$200.
I'm the type of person that, like,
$30.
if I sell one or two, I'm telling myself now I only have 8, but I had 10. You see what I'm saying? I'm sick. I'm sick.
Yeah.
I admit it.
Well, yeah. First step is admittance. It's Kilted Corgi. And you're right. So, all right. Moving on to number 5 quickly, because it's Jeff. The regular cover, which was on the list 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now this is $40 raw. Again, this is crazy.
He looks happy, dude. Look at that. I'm a shark.
I mean, $40 raw for this. I mean, it's not a first appearance. Yes, it's obviously his first title, but man, $40 raw. I don't know.
I imagine the shark going, Avengers Assemble, and Cap going, hey, that's my line, fucking asshole.
Yeah, it's good shit. So, all right, moving
What's up,
on to
Wilbert?
number 4. Here we go. Green Lantern issue 59, first appearance of Guy Gardner is on the list. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna let my dog out while you explain this.
Yeah. So all-time highs on this were all set in 2022. Then they basically dropped until just now, and now pretty much across all grades up about 15 to 20%. Who was Guy Gardner? Was it Nathan Fillion? Is that who that was?
The actor?
Yeah. I don't know how much. I worry when I see trailers that have, and like on this one, it's got Krypto, it's got Guy Gardner, it's got Mr. Terrific, it's got Hawk Girl. You throw so many characters. I don't like it when they do that. I think there's not enough time on screen to give any single character its due. But I mean, this has always been a good 60s key. But what do you think?
I'm just let it play out. I mean, like, if you have them and they're in pretty good shape, I would grade them. I mean, I'm not looking for it. I mean, we'll see. I don't know.
The haircut was weird. It did definitely look like it looked like Lloyd from Dumb and Dumber, or what was it, Ishmael from Kingpin?
Is that what Kingpin, bro? Yeah.
Yeah, like I was confused. Is that what his name was? Ishmael?
That was such a good movie.
Yeah, what's his first haircut as the Dumb and Dumber? The what do you call it? The
International.
Edgar?
That was the Justice League one. Justice League International, the Kevin
That's
McGuire run. Yeah. So Yeah, it looked terrible. But that's how they're playing it.
I mean,
And,
maybe they'll make a joke about it.
I think so. Yeah. So all grades
Kingpin
up
was
20%.
awesome, man.
So, all right, moving on to number 3 this week, you guys. Whew. Adventure Comics issue number 210, first appearance of Krypto the Superdog.
Yeah, that book is in the stratosphere, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Multiple graded sales this week. Both set all-time highs. CGC 5.5 is now 7,600, and a 3.0 low grade is going to run you 3K. Oof.
That book
That's
is like, it's a major key now, man.
yeah. I mean, really, when you think about it, I mean, for a 3.0 to be 3,000, think of other DC books in that era. That for 3.0s are way less than $3,000. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yep.
But again, we love our dogs. We love our animals.
I
Clearly,
guarantee as we get closer to the movie, they're going to make the reproduction of this book. And
facsimile.
oh yeah, and it'll be like, it'll sell out quick. I'm just telling you, it'll sell out quick. So when they do, pick up a couple of facsimiles,
Well,
because I think that facsimile will go up in value, and that's not just like I'm telling you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I said, it is weird. I mean, everybody, more than for Supergirl. I mean, more than first Batgirl. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, like when you really start thinking about like Silver. Now, granted, this is a little older, and it is on the off title adventure comics as opposed to Action. At the time, Action was the one to have, but still, that's a big number.
Bro, he's lifting that safe all by himself, bro. It's a strong dog.
I got one I'm sending Hood's way.
Of this?
Yeah.
Bring it on, man.
Man, McClay, what's up?
Yeah.
You probably still when's that going to happen? Same time you send that punch 12 in?
Yeah. No, I got a big box heading Hood's way. It's got some goodies in it for him too. So, but we'll see. All right, moving on to the number 2 book of the week. Deadly Tales of Gunslinger Spawn, issue number 1, the McFarlane Black and White Virgin 1 in 50. And what a great read this issue was, too. Holy cow, it was good.
This is a good cover. I mean, look at the lines on this are great. But yeah, last week again, this came out 2 weeks, or not this week, came out last week. Last week it was selling for like 75, which was pretty good for a 1 in 50. Now it is 200. So it's which is this a one shot? Is that what is, or is this like an ongoing?
It's like an 8-issue limited series.
Okay.
Jimmy Palmiotti is writing it, and there's for issue 2 there's an awesome Mark Spears cover. Issue number 1 has a great A cover and a great B cover by Bjorn Barons, but the A cover to this is awesome. But how can you pass up a McFarlane black and white sketch cover? He's one of the best.
I was telling you guys, as many times as they say they're going to do a live action Spawn, I have a funny feeling that they're going to do a Gunslinger Spawn, like either animated movie or live action.
Totally, I could see them doing
I just
a live
have
action.
A funny feeling that's coming, dude.
Oh yeah, big time. And by the way, I'm serious when I say read this. Like this last year, 2024, I started reading more new books than I have in probably the last 4 years. And this is one of the books that was really freaking good right out the gate. Really good. So, Check it out.
Cool.
Finally, you guys, our number one book of the week. Superman number 680, the Alex Ross crypto cover.
I mean, just so many copies sold. I couldn't really pass it up. Obviously, it is more now than it was, but man, so many copies selling in the 25 to 30 plus range. Newsstands, I think, are well over 100 on this. So if you can find a newsstand, that would be the one to get. But you're going to pay a price on condition on that as well. But
This is
I
the
mean-
greatest rendering of a dog on a comic cover ever. Period. Like Alex Ross, was ahead of his time when he did this, and it was probably we all probably just dismissed it or whatever. Like, this is phenomenal, dude. Like, can you imagine the original art of this?
Ooh.
Like if you're an animal lover and like pets and all that, I mean, this is a great book, man.
Yeah, on top of those famous
I mean,
lion
like
statues.
it speaks for itself. It's just
yeah, there's literally nothing wrong with this cover. Even the trade dress just looks good. The way it goes with this cape and just everything about this cover is just a perfect cover. It's so good. But there are tons of them out there. So it's never going to be like the most expensive book, just because there are so many of them out there. But I do this does have that feeling that everybody should have at least one copy of this.
Yeah.
Just to look at.
Yeah,
And
at a
appreciate
prin-
and just
at a- at a
appreciate
principle, man.
Yeah, just appreciate Alex Ross and what he was able to do on this cover.
I just thought of something too, dude. I guarantee this motherfucking pooch doesn't have any fleas, dude. Like they try and they hit the body and the fleas die, dude. Like guaranteed, bro.
Well,
Oh, to be a book like that, the fleas trying to like come at crypto and they
yeah. Shout out to our boy Alex. He says, "Happy holidays, y'all. Great show as always," with the $10 super chat. Appreciate you, Alex.
Appreciate
What's
it.
up, Lewis?
Yeah. Shout out to everybody in the chat. 178.
What's up,
Don't
Alex?
leave yet, you guys, because we have our Elite 8 winners to talk about. If you guys haven't voted, there is in the live chat, if you're watching live at the house at the top, it's pinned at the very top, the link for all 4 of these. You can just click this link. It'll take you to this right here, and you can vote, but unfortunately, you don't have any time left to vote on this round. The winners of this round, starting off with bracket number 1, Sonia Matus, Giant Killer, the Fairy Tale Team Up, Robin Hood and Mystery number 1, has finally been taken down by the Giant itself, Mark Spears Monsters, Bridezilla variant. So great Cinderella run for the Sonia Matus cover, but you can only get bracket lucky and so many times before you go up against the number 1 seed, and the number 1 seed gave it a shellacking. So Mark Spears Monsters moves on to the final 4. There we go. Next, we have our next bracket number 2 of the Elite 8. The Harley Quinn moves on. Harley Quinn number 38, the Souza Micah cover versus the John Tyler Christopher New York Comic Con. The John Tyler Christopher, super great run, and it is probably the best foil cover of the year, in my opinion. And it's just hard to beat this one. So moving on, Souza Micah into the final 4. Next, we have our bracket 3 winner, Dan Panosian. Wonder Woman takes out Audie Gronoff's Uncanny X-Men Rogue cover. So Dan Panosian, Wonder Woman moving on to the final 4. And our final 4 winner or Elite 8 winner to the Final Four is the Cedric Pouliot, taking out the Bird City by 14 votes. It was a close one to the end. Lobos had a great run, but here's our Final Four, you guys. The Pouliot, the Souza Micah, and the Bridezilla, along with the Panosian. We have some major books there. And we will start the voting for these books tomorrow night. So you guys, if you're into these covers, you see the Final Four. Tomorrow night, I will put up links to vote on the Final Four winners, the winners for, or the Artist of the Year, Series of the Year, Publisher of the Year, that type of stuff. And those votings will all take place next week. And on next week's Friday show, we'll announce the winners of the Final Four to go on to the final battle, which will take place that Saturday night on Modern Comic Mayhem. We're going to get Stein to come on with us. We're going to try and get everybody to come hang out with us. So that'll be next week. But we have our Final Four. So what do you guys think about the Final Four?
Yeah, so we got the Monsters won Bridezilla versus the Harley Souza Micah.
Ooh.
That's a tough one. And then the Wonder Woman Panosian versus the Grim Fairy Tales Pouliot. Yeah, I think that Harley Souza Micah Bridezilla matchup that's pretty tough.
Oh man,
pretty tough one there. But yeah, and again, for anybody that hasn't been following, it has nothing to do with value on these. It's strictly cover art. So that's why, I mean, obviously the Harley Souza Micah is just a B cover, right? So it's not a super high dollar, but it was done so well. When people are asking how many of these do we own, I do not own the Panosian. I do not own the Pouliot.
I own the Panosians.
I own none of them, not even the Bridezilla.
I remember I bought the Bridezilla off the shelf.
Yeah,
that's the only. It's actually sitting at CGC right now, but that's the only. What's funny is the last Stein pack that I had, I almost threw it in as one of the Stein pack books because I figured it was probably going to drop, and it had dropped to like $40 or $50, and I was like, I think I'd rather just keep it than give it away for $40 or $50. So I'd just rather just keep it. So I did, and then it blew up again. So
I'm missing the Bridezilla. So let me add the Bridezilla, and so you guys can see all your Final Four together. Here is the Final Four together. Let's go here. There's your Final Four books. So, I mean, I think for the most part, we thought this one was going to be there, this one was going to be there, and this one was going to be there. This is a little bit of a surprise. I thought that the Calavera PI might beat this one out, but people love boobs.
Hey, click on the Panosian, dude.
This one?
No, the Panosian. The Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Like, make it bigger.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, mama.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
Look at that. Just
blow it up.
Look at that.
Bro, she's got freckles, bro.
It's so good. It is so good.
Bro, freckles.
Yeah.
Mama.
So,
you don't see freckles on girl covers, man. She's got freckles.
That's great.
That ought to be a plus.
It is great. It is my favorite. My favorite covers of the year are 3 of these covers. So, and this one's a good one too.
Called the freckles cover.
Yeah, not too bad. So there we go. That's our Final Four. We'll be voting on those over the next week to announce the winner next Friday of the Final Four right here, and then we'll announce the winner of it all the following night, not tomorrow, but the next Saturday on Modern Comic Mayhem. So, you guys got anything going on soon? Stein, you got any Whatnot sales coming up or anything?
Nope. nope. Anybody who did buy something, all those orders, you guys should have received them all by now. But no, just everybody have a safe, happy New Year, and we appreciate you guys, all your support in 2024. Yeah, appreciate you guys.
Shout out to Half Price Crook. Seeing him in the chat. Nice to see you, Crook.
Hey, what's
Oh,
up?
man.
bro?
A long time no see. One of the
Nice
OGs.
again.
Shout out to Half Price Crook. Alex says, can we get a winner of the winner on the podcast? That's a great thing. We will try to reach out to whoever wins the cover of the year to get that artist on the podcast. So great idea. I will be having a Whatnot sale on Sunday and Monday. Shout out to everybody that's bought and things on Whatnot. Out of the 4 sales that I've had in the last 2 weeks, the first 2 sales have been packed up and sent out. Then the sale that we had on Monday of this week and Sunday of this week will be shipped out on Monday. So appreciate everybody on that. I started putting stuff on the eBay page, and I don't know if you guys have checked out the eBay page, but the eBay page is up and rocking. If you guys want to go to that eBay page, it's very easy to check out. It is, let me go ahead and do this. Let's see here.
I don't have anything going on.
Yeah,
No.
you're too busy, bro. You're too busy. So
Nah,
go,
man.
go ahead, brother.
I was just gonna say, it's been a great year, and I've really enjoyed my time on this show, and it's fun, and seeing all the crazy people in the chat. I appreciate everybody subscribing and constantly keeping us honest on here.
Amen.
And this is the house that Stein built, bro. So you know what I mean? So this is the top 10.
Yep. Amen. So if you guys want, go check out the link tree. I put it in chat. If you go to the link tree and you go down, you can see the eBay page, Beyond Wednesday's eBay page. And I've added a bunch of stuff. This is what we got. We got a full run of Hush. We've got the Mark Spears Superwoman Special 1 in 25 signed by Spears. We've got the Mark Spears Bride Christmas variant signed and Merry Christmas remarked by Mark Spears on there. We've got the Civil War 1 through 7 Michael Turner variant set available. The Mark Spears Halloween variant signed, a 1 in 30 Monsters metal cover that's super rare. We've got the second Frank Miller comic book work Whitman Twilight Zone variant, which is very rare. The Mike Mayhew Vampire, and some recent books that I just got, which is super cool. I don't know if you guys have seen these yet, Stein, but these are the Kickstarter variants for G.I. Joe. Foil variants. They reprinted issue number 21 and they did a new Storm Shadow cover by Andy Kubert. This is the black and white. They're both foils. This is the color. So those are both up on eBay, and this one, they reprinted the special with a gold foil by McFarlane. So you could only get these through the Skybound Kickstarter. A lot of people didn't realize they were add-ons, and that was how you got them. So those are available on the eBay store. Those are not buy it nows. Those are the only auctions and they end Sunday. So go check those out. I got a complete run of Unbelievable Gwenpool, complete run of Thunderbolts, complete run of Descender, complete run of Johnny the Homicidal Maniac, complete run of Gargoyles, complete run of Thanos, the Lemire and Cates run. So a lot of stuff added to the eBay store. Go check it out. So good stuff. Cool. That being said, Stein, we do the quick 10 every week on this show now, and there is all kinds of excellent stuff that we talk about on the show, but you got to say one thing before we get into the quick 10. See you. All right, starting off this week for our Golden Age honorable mention, we have Amazing Adventures #3. The CGC 9.2 of this recently sold for an all-time high of $3,600. This is from Ziff Davis Publishing in 1951. Most people know about issue #4 when they think of this run, but man, that's crazy big cat cover right there. Moving on to our regular honorable mention, we have Time Slide issue #1, the Rob Liefeld Hidden Gem 1 in 50. This image of Cable more than likely comes from the Marvel Age #82, where he first talked about his New Mutants run and a new character that he didn't know if he was going to call Cable or Cybrid at that time. And this is the image, if I remember correctly, kind of looks like this in that preview. So check out that Marvel Age 82. As well as this one that came out this week. This one's selling for $50 raw on the secondary market. At number 10 this week, Superior Spider-Man issue #7 from the 2019 run. First cover of Jeff the Landshark. And raw, this book is selling for $20 plus. At number 9, Superman issue #170 from 2001. A great Beware of Superdog cover with Krypto. Everything Krypto is super hot right now, and here's a perfect example. $15 plus on this one. At number 8, Sonic the Hedgehog #75, the retailer incentive 1 in 50, now selling for $150 plus raw. At number 7, The Spectre issue #41, the first appearance of the Michael Holt Mr. Terrific character. Very tough book that people have been looking for a long time. This one came out in 1997, and this one is selling for a decent amount, 9/8 back up to $400. At number 6, it's Jeff, issue #1, the Jaws variant. Raws are selling for $25 to $30, and 9/8, CGC 9/8, $200. Well, at number 5, another It's Jeff. This is the regular cover for issue #1. This one back on the list, selling for $40 plus raw. Love that Marvel Rivals game. At number 4, Green Lantern issue #59 from 1968. The first appearance of Guy Gardner. More Superman spec. All grades up 20% on this one. At number 3, Adventure Comics issue #210. First appearance of Krypto the Superdog. And this book is a monster. CGC 5.5 are getting $7,600 and 3 O's, $3,000. Wow, what a book. At number 2, Deadly Tales of Gunslinger Spawn, issue #1, the McFarlane black and white version, 1 in 50, is selling for $200 plus raw. Don't miss out on this series. The A cover, the B cover, the variants, all good. And the read is even better. Great job on this one, Mr. Palmiotti. And at number 1, Superman #680, the Alex Ross Krypto cover, with about 1,000,002 sales over the last week or so because of the beautiful Superman trailer. This one is selling for $25 to $30 plus raw, and newsstands $100 plus. What a list. What a week. Shout out to all of you guys that hung out live, and thank you to everybody that are catching this on the replay. This is the House of Stein Hot 10 for December 27th, 2024. Don't miss out on those votes for the final 4 of the Beyond Wednesday's House of Stein Cover of the Year bracket. You can find links to vote on those ones in the community tabs at both House of Stein YouTube channel and Beyond Wednesdays. We'll see you tomorrow night, Saturday, for Modern Comic Mayhem on Beyond Wednesdays, 10 p.m. Eastern. Adios.